Hey guys, this is Latina Brown for the Bronx. So I don't know if you've been watching my X account lately. I've posted pictures and videos of certain parts of the Bronx that has illegal street food vendors literally packed up on the streets, sidewalks. I mean, it's all over the place, from 163rd and Southern Boulevard to Simpson Street to Westchester Avenue to Fordham Road, to parts of, Bruckner in the Bronx, all over, right? And not one elected official have yet to address these issues. I'm talking about from Congresswoman AOC to Councilwoman Pereina Sanchez to Councilman Rafael Salamanca to Senators Luis Sepulveda, to Assemblywoman Yudelka Tapia. Our districts look like a third world country. It's infested with illegal street food vendors. And you guys turn a blind eye to what's happening. You have constituents buying food from these illegal street food vendors that can possibly make them sick. The food is not inspected, number one. They don't have proper permits and licensing or authority to sell these items to the community. What's going to happen is, somebody, God forbid, it could be a pregnant mom or a child or a senior get a hold of these items, these food that they're purchasing. That's not even, that hasn't even gone through the proper channel of being, certified to be sold into these communities. Somebody's going to end up getting sick, God forbid, die. It may become fatal. We might end up with a new foodborne disease, a bacterial infection because of these illegal street food vendors. And these are your policies that you politicians put in play. Democrats, once again, it's so disgusting to see that we have leaders in position that turn a blind eye to what's going on in their community. Now, these illegal food vendors are not only selling contaminated food, because it's a fact, they're also trashing the community, which is costing business owners thousands of dollars to clean up the garbage that is left behind from these illegal food vendors. I've seen rats, not just myself, but constituents and business owners that they've taken, spots in front of their businesses, have seen rats running into these food stands, these food trucks. I'm talking about the ones that's operating illegally. We're talking about mice is getting into the food. We're talking about rat drippings possibly in the food. God knows what else is in the food. We've seen vendors, these illegal vendors, chopping up meats on the ground. This is not the third world country. The city should be all over this. The state should be working together with the city, and the federal electeds are supposed to be working hand in hand to address this problem. This cannot be happening in our district. It shouldn't be happening. And not only that, business owners are losing business because of these illegal street food vendors. Yes, they're losing a minimum of $2,500 a day. So if these business owners are losing money, guess what? People are going to lose their jobs. It's going to hurt the economy. It's going to hurt the constituents in your district. They're not going to be able to have a job because of these illegal street food vendors. They're not going to have a job. They're not going to have access to medical care because they need all of these things to continue to be able to function. And they don't have these things. So I'm calling out you elected officials because you let this get so far. I've seen people with grills on the streets and sidewalk grilling. God knows, well, you don't even know what you're eating. You don't even know what you're eating. You're just buying whatever they're selling to you. They're setting up in front of the colleges, the kids' schools, parents. Do you really want your children eating what they're selling? These illegal street food vendors, this stuff is coming out of their house. It's coming. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know. So I'm saying to the city, I am demanding and calling on you guys to take action and clean up the Bronx. AOC, you run your mouth so much. Clean up your district. Clean it up. You're out here campaigning in other states instead of looking at your district. Your district is a third world country, my friend. You should be embarrassed. Councilman Salamanca, you should be embarrassed. Councilwoman Pereina Sanchez, you should be embarrassed. Assemblywoman Yudelka Tapia, you should be embarrassed. You let it get this bad. And I'm going to tell you something. People are getting really fed up. We are fed up with the Democrat Party. Enough is enough already. Clean it up. Clean it up. Shut it down. Shut down the illegal food vendors before somebody's going to get sick and the city is going to be held accountable. You don't want a mass outbreak of illnesses because of illegal street food vendors. It's not healthy. It's not safe. Thank you.